Hi, Laura Sherwood here, the Firefly Stamper. This is the third installment of my series on Christmas cards, and I know there's lots of Christmas cards out there, so I'm so glad you've taken a moment to watch my video. I just wanted to share this cute little card with you today. It was inspired by this card, which I found online by Lisa Hardy, and it is the Sweet Little Stockings set. So cute, and dies and designer series paper. So thank you again for joining me, and I think we should get to making cards. So first of all, I want to acknowledge Lisa Hardy. She's the one that created or gave the inspiration for this particular design. I really liked the demonstration that she did, and I wanted to show you how to make this card as well. It also inspired this cute little creation. So just before I get started, I'll let you know the items that I used. First of all, in the mini catalog on page 31, you're going to see the details of the stamp set. So we have Sweet Little Stockings. You see these beautiful 22 stamps and then 22 dies that come in the bundle. And they're so cute, and the paper is absolutely sweet. And so the paper I'm using today's is this one here, as well as cutting out the dog from this particular paper for the cat and the dog, and I'll use this in my second card. So that gives you an idea of the lovely stamp set. As well, there's in the catalog, which is a great inspiration. It gives you lots of ideas for making the cards. I love these sweet little stockings that are here, and even the gifts. Very merry, correct? And what a sweet card that is. So in order to make this card, you will need some basic white in 5.5 by 4.5. Sorry, let's say that again. 5.5 by 8.5, and then scored at 4.25. So that's the basic white. And then inside, we are going to have a piece that is 4 by 5.25 that we will stamp. As well, we're using the ribbon that is part of the set, so it matches perfectly. So the ribbon here, it is Pool Party 3/8" striped ribbon. So that is the ribbon that I'm going to be using. I have already stamped the 2 gifts, and so after I stamp those, I'll show you in a moment what I do. I've also cut out this die, which could be really a gift tag as well, and I'm actually going to be using the Merry Christmas that is from On To Us. The For On To Us is also in the catalog, on the mini catalog. And the For On To Us has a wonderful variety of sentiments, and I love the Merry Christmas. I've used that a lot, as well as many others as well. So that is the sentiment that I am using. So in order to make the card, I did the piece on the front, the designer series paper from the matching designer series paper that was pictured in the catalog that I showed you, called Sweet Stockings 12 by 12. And this is actually 5.25 by 4. And I'm going to be just adhering that right to the front. I'm also going to use the stamp set to stamp on the inside Santa Paws is Coming to Town, which I've actually already have that all done for you, but I will show you the coloring that is here, and I'm going to be fussy cutting this out. So when I color this, you can really decide on what colors that you would work best for you. I am going to use the soft succulent. Got the dark soft succulent here, and I've got cherry cobbler, light cherry cobbler. So the light cherry cobbler, and I'm going to use the bullet in, is going to be the bow. So I would just color this in. I love blends. I think they're very much a favorite tool for me. I find them so easy to use. Now, if we were worried about shading and so forth, I would talk to you about that, but on these particular gifts, we do not need to shade, so I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to get my black one to do the little gift for polka dots here in a moment, and you can decide on any color actually that you want to use. So we have 2 gifts that we're doing up, and I use the die cuts to cut out on the front. And then we would have one that we've stamped on the inside. So I'm just going to color all of the bows. And I'm sitting here wondering if I'm in the frame. I am. And so we're going to color the bows. I find it very soothing. I don't know what it's like where you are today, but it's very dark right here. We're actually heading into a storm, and so it has gotten very dark. We're supposed to have very heavy rains, so that's going to be a little concerning. I've got a roast of pork in the oven, and I've got a soup made this morning, so if anything happens, we lose our power, I at least have some food prepared, so we will be ready for power outages if that happens. And I'm just hoping things keep going here long enough for me to finish this video. And so there's our little gift of the soft succulent. It's a lovely color, and actually it'll dry a little lighter than that. So I'm going to just go through and do all these, and then I will do the die cuts. And I'm going to get my black, and the black will be the polka dots. About the delay, I was trying to grab it from my stand and I couldn't seem to find it. So all I did is I just did random dots all the way around to make the paper, give a little cute little pattern on the paper. I have to tell myself not to overthink it. So I am going to actually die cut these, and I'll also fussy cut the dog. So when you do your fussy cutting, I have a lovely little pair of scissors, and I'm basically going to leave a white edge all the way around. And actually I have done one already to show you. So this is the fussy cut. So you can see this little white edge. Don't have to be exact, and that's going to be my dog. And so I'm going to pause right now, and I'm going to go and I'm going to die cut my, and you could actually fussy cut those if you want to as well, but I think I will actually die cut them. So this sweet little card we're going to make is actually fussy cutting this little kitty in the box from the designer series paper, from the Sweet Little Stockings, as well as the mouse. And then this little gift, which we cut from the designer series paper, is about 1/2 inch by, I would say, 1 2 3/8. So 1 3/8 that way, and about 3/4 in the width. And then we're just going to be putting the linen thread. I made bows, and we're going to put the bow on the top. So let's get to work and put this card together. Now again, the base is your standard base, so you're 5.5 by 8.5, and then it is scored at 4 1/4. The inside is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to be stamping that for the inside. The designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 4. I have cut out the die shape from the Sweet Little Stockings for this tag in the front. We'll go here in the center, and we'll be putting our kitty on. I've already taken and stamped the inside. Santa Paws is coming to town, and I stamped a gift. And I think in this one I used the stars that come from the set across the bottom. Here we are across the bottom. So you can design it however you like, and I've actually put dimensionals on the back of the little mouse that I cut out. So let's get to work, and I'll start off by doing putting glue on the inside. So I'll do the inside first. So we'll just put some glue. You'll see how sweet this, easily this comes together. I have had a number of people who have pets who like to have and this is the front or the inside here, who like to have the kitties on their cards to give to a friend, or they themselves love cats. And so that goes on the inside there. Then on the outside, and again, you'd always use your bone folder to run along burnish your edge to get a nice flat card. The back of this paper is very pretty, and we're going to put the glue on the back of this, or your Stampin' Seal. I'm just out of Stampin' Seal, waiting for an order to come. So this, you would always watch if you have a pattern running one way or the other, and this pattern is all over and I don't have to worry. So we are going to line this up. So you have a little border all the way around the edge. That's that. The next piece we're going to put on is this piece, and I've already stamped this one with Merry Christmas from On To Us, and I just stamped it in kind of the center where that point is, and then I'll arrange everything around it. So we're going to put glue on this one. Or Stampin' Seal. Now we are going to, so basically when I position this, I'm going to position it so I have roughly the same amount right here as I have from the tip to the edge there, and hopefully have about the same on the top and bottom. Somewhere's near that as I look through a camera here and try to figure it out. So somewhere's in there will do. Try to get it even, that would be good. There we go. And then I like to dry fit everything, so just take it before you put any glue on it and decide where everything's going to go. So that's going to be the gift. Here is going to be the kitty, and the kitty is going to frame these words here. So this is going to be where the kitty is going to go, and then this little mouse, we've got dimensionals on the back. We're going to put the little mouse, kind of right there with the kitty looking to see what's happening. So that'll give us an idea of where everything goes. And again, because I'm out of Stampin' Seal, I am just going to be using my glue on everything. So there's my glue. And I'm going to pick it up here if I can with my tweezers. So my kitty's going to go here. My gift up around there somewheres, right there. And one thing with glue, generally you've got a little bit of room to play with it. It's a little bit crooked maybe as I look through the camera, but that's okay. And I always tell people it's handmade, it's not perfect. So here we go with our glue dots, just very easily over the back of the card. It's always better to use less than more when it comes to glue. And I'm going to pick it up this way, and I am going to frame those pictures. Leave room for my mouse to make an appearance. So there's that little kitty looking in the box. So again, my mouse is going to go there. I think that mouse is pretty cute. Don't like mice. I've had them at my place before. Do not like them, but when it's on paper, I like them. Or little children's stories books about them. I like them then. So we're going to put our little mouse walking in front of the kitty cat. I always told my gals who were in my class, I like telling a story when it comes to making my cards. So obviously there's a cute little story that is happening here. Now I'm also going to put a glue dot on the back of my little bow, but my bow is pretty small. So because my bow is pretty small and I'm all out of glue dots, so just give me a second and I will get more glue dots. I think I have some right here. So Yes, I do. Thank goodness. I have some glue dots right here. So I'm going to take some glue dots, and because it is because it's linen threaded, it's very tiny. So I'm going to take my glue dots, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm folding it over because or you can do that in between your fingers as well if you want to. So it's very small. And then I'm going to decide which is the front and which is the back. And then I'm going to put the glue dot on the bow. And then I'm going to put the bow on the top of the gift, like that. Arranged nicely with the glue dots. Probably also going to hold the tails kind of in place where I want them. And if you have a piece of ribbon on your card and you're looking to have it go not upward but backward, just like you would with ribbon on a balloon, just take it and just give it a little pull, and that'll help flatten it down. So, but I do think I want my tails shorter anyway. Just wanted to mention that to you. So we're just going to cut this, and we're going to cut this, and we're going to pinch that together where the glue dot is. And all we have left to do are some little gems. Now these gems are from the holiday rhinestones in the annual catalog. I do like that particular package because it gives me quite a variety of colors to work with. So I am going to put one down here. It almost reminds me of all the stars that are all over the card, and picks up on that yellow. And then from there, and one over here. So there is our little kitty Merry Christmas with a little mouse going in front. Santa Paws is coming to town. I hope you enjoyed these two cards I did today. And again, a shout out to Lisa Hardy, who made this design, and I was able to show my class how to make that and then create this design as well. Again, thank you so much for watching.